Yo, we don't know the things that on the king step. Man, a ball, I check the instep.
Yeah, we don't know say one nation and Imara Nation. One nation and it's Imara Nation. Yeah.
Me love it, the way you make your body hard. Turn me on over your body and touch everybody part. The face you make me a fucking make me happy now. Listen it now your heart and then make you a pick up. Your pussy tight.
What do I hear it again?
Yo.
If we don't really want to hear it again,
one nation. Boom bang. Connect. You understand how the thing go? Yeah.
Yo, we don't know the things.
Yo, my name is Nigos Imara and this is Imara Nation Podcast. You understand? This is also my tune. It name pause for the black woman them. You understand? Or the Ottoman them. Yeah.
Me love it, the way you make your body hard. Turn me on over your body and touch everybody part.
The face you make when we a fuck, you make me a feel off. Me send it now your heart and it make you a fick off.
Your pussy tight, so me send it now your jaw. You get it and a ball.
Yeah.
Me to a girl, nothing but you no regular. The way you suck it off me, I feel beg your pass. The tappy slappy when me come
through.
She a move like an animal,
cut loose.
Grab aggressively, she get subdued.
Freaking a bed out a road, she full of class at enough school, yeah.
She not stop until me just juice. Pussy tight inevitably, the cocky must
yeah, she want bruise me sick me till it not much use. So me set her in our angle, they be hope to use.
Me love it, the way you make your body hard. Turn me on over your body and touch everybody part. The face you make when we a fuck,
yeah.
you feel off. Me send it
to name pass. You sitting tiger, so me send it now your jaw.
You get it and a chop, me a get it and a ball. Nothing but you no regular, the way you suck it up, me happy beg your pass. Me make a call to the girl.
Yeah, one on man.
If we don't really want to hear it again, say boom bang.
We're gonna play this back some other time, but not today. You see me? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know you're tuning into the Nigos Imara. Well, it's actually Imara Nation Podcast. You see me? Everybody don't know, so it started off as Nigos Nation. You see me? We're supposed to be Nigos Nation. You understand? Nigos Nation Podcast. But you know what people probably say, yo, why is it Imara Nation Podcast now? It's Imara Nation Podcast now because when I went to trademark the name Nigos Nation, right? When I went to go trademark the name, somebody else already beat me to the punch. You see me? So them trademark Nigos Nation last year, September, you see me? So I can no longer use it. People say, yo, spell it different. No, I'm not spell it different. It's still pronounced Nigos Nation. I'm gonna want nobody from my thing or tune into for them thing. I'm sure no, so them no want nobody from for them thing and tune into my thing. So we just there where I say, yo, here no. It's now Imara Nation, so that's I rock it right now, you understand? So yo, welcome to the podcast, you see me? No phone we watch my story, big up my Instagram. Everybody from Instagram, especially the people that watch my story, wanna literally see how I literally built this studio, this little section here. Not, the green screen and everything else. Them thing they done already there, but the podcast board, the mics, the cameras, you see me? Even the cable, me have to buy all the cable. No phone to watch my story every day. I wanna literally see me build this from the ground up. Take a whole heap of money and a whole heap of time, but we're there right now, you see me? So people I asked in my Instagram story what you guys want to know about the podcast. People ask, what to expect. Just expect. Continue to expect what you usually expect of me. You see me? If you know me, you know, so I can get joke and them thing there. And I'm also a very conscious youth which I can, share my, my perspective or my opinion on certain things, and people might appreciate it, some might not. So I look a bit of intellectual thing of forwarding with the hot topic them, because I have to keep the thing current, I have to keep the thing live. You understand? Because I realize you can't really go conscious alone, and then you have to make sure you have a variety of things where will keep the people them attention span, because them people are them still stuck in the vine age, which part them attention span is like 10 seconds. You see me? If you not grab them in them 10 seconds, they're doom. You see me? So yeah, just expect a whole heap of intellectual reasoning, whole heap of hot topics, the current topics them where, the local bit bap foolishness them, yeah, mega off them there too. You see me? What else for expect? Special guests. You see me? Special guests. You understand? From comedian to artist, whoever is known, or even people where they want to come up to. You understand? If you're an artist and them thing that you don't know, so you have a home right here. I have the other mic and the connection and everything over there, so you see me, it's not just one mic. I have the next mic I come over there, so and that 2 mics, so I can have another guest, and then I have 2 more plugins, but I can get even 2 more guests, so 4 people can be here. But we'll start off with just 2 people, and me and somebody else, you see me? But nah, this is not the first episode, this is the intro. Okay, so people, my first special guest is going to be Slick White Line, ladies and gentlemen. My brother, Slick White Line, him say him want me first guest because the dog see the thing up and up, and him respect the thing and him respect the growth. And him say, yo, here I want to come in and be the first guest. You see me? So what else to expect? This is iced coffee, by the way. But you see me? I usually drink hot coffee throughout the day, but iced coffee is pretty good too. But yeah, what else to expect? I would say expect some exclusive skits, you see me? Some exclusive skits where I'm going to drop in the podcast, you know, a 1 minute or 2 minute, you know, skit to which part. Basically, I just want people to watch it. I want them to laugh. I want them to learn something. So any little thing for entertain or to educate. The perfect word. This is the podcast for edutainment. Okay? You're going to be educated and entertained. You understand? Because you don't know me already. One time I got someone born on one spliff, it's over. Alone conscious reasoning. I don't know, once we know a sober state, we just move silly and make people laugh. You understand? What else to expect? Some street interviews, you see me? Big up Adonis. Adonis, him do one thing name ask the street which part him have like him go out and have like questionnaires for people, like ask him some questions, have them answer like random stuff, you see me? But my thing, it a tweak, it a turn up, you see me? I prank them and them thing there to some street interviews as well. Oh, music reviews, cause me as an artist myself, man, I just go on like me I eat that on Instagram, you see me? Is what would I say now? You have a tune, we're going to review the tune on the podcast. We're going to have a segment for review, a nice little 3 to 5 minute review session in the podcast, you see me? So, it's basically, the format is going to be interview the guests, we talk, we educate, we entertain, street interview, exclusive skit, music review. You understand? So that's basically the format of how we're going to do this thing because, I have some elite equipment right now. This equipment, it costs thousands of dollars. As I say, my Instagram people on literally see me build this from the ground up. And as some post and telling us I buy, as some buy them. I want this, go get it. The time is now. No more time wasting. The time is now. And everybody who they believe in me, respect you. See me? This is the Imara Nation Podcast. And I will heap on rock with me from them time there, and I will heap on still rock with me right now. So I'm telling us, podcast are forward. This is the intro to the first episode of my new podcast. You understand? But I just want to say big up Vivid 2020 per Instagram for the graphics. I match up all of the graphics them. You understand? Everything look clean and official. You see me? To the intro. Him have one of them dog them build the intro, but Vivid 2020 him do all the graphics them for everything him do. Vivid 2020. Big up yourself. What else? Let's see what else if I got here. I have special guests, intellectual hot topics, current news, anything we have pop on the Instagram. I might just do a separate segment named Nego Speak. It's because you don't know that the podcast I got filming on one day and then maybe the next day a topic come out which probably even talk about on the podcast. So I might have a little session, a little segment when name Nego Speak. You see me? Like I just talk about that alone and straight up on the tube. Oh, speaking about the tube, now is the time to where I can tell and say, era. The Cash App is open. The PayPal is open. I'm going to put them things in the description of every video moving forward. Because right now, everybody want me to do a whole heap of things. Everybody want me to do certain things where I forgot I'm where to do it for entertain. You see me? As I say, them things cost thousands of dollars. So if you want to donate to the upliftment of the podcast and of this channel, you can donate to the PayPal and to the Cash App. You understand? I'm gonna put them things in the description. You don't know. Any other question, just leave some comments. Let me know what you want to say, what you want to hear, who you want to say. You see me? What else? What else is there to say? Music reviews, donation. Oh yeah. Also, I'm going to the next episode. The first episode I'm going to do is going to be with Slick, as I said. I'm going to give out some tips for young content creators. You see me? So I want to just stay tuned and just full jar on yourself, man. This has been the introduction for the upcoming podcast. The first episode will be filmed this week. So just go and stay cool. And let me say this too, cause I just remember, like, yo, why do I want to start a podcast? Where did my love for podcasting come from? Remember, I used to do one podcast with Jay Frey when he Let's Be Honest podcast. Him have Chevy on it right now, you see me? When I started podcasting and like watch about myself, I might say, yo, this is pretty lit. I just love podcasting after that. So we just want to big up Let's Be Honest podcast. A podcast is a very good podcast. I've done multiple episodes, you see me? I've enjoyed every minute of it. You see me? It just sitting down in front of a mic and a camera and sharing your point of views is golden for me. You see me? I like when some people hear me, I think on certain things. You see me? And every time I talk though, but certain things people hear and more people hear and, make them own opinion after that. But yeah, we just want to say big up Let's Be Honest podcast. I just said started from and now we have more own thing right now. We're lit, baby. You understand? So you hear another, just tune in and stay tuned for the first episode. And I'm going to start make back some content too. You see me? I've been out of it for a minute. I haven't done any original content in about 2 months. It's been crazy. 2 months. I'm going to put out a mad skit, but you don't know. Just give me a minute, man. Just give me a minute. You see me? Everything's so up. You see me? As I said, the podcast up and running right now. I'm telling us I do the podcast. I have an EP for drop. So that's soon forward too. Real life of Uptown Jamaicans. I paused that because I realized that this is bigger than me right now. The Uptown series is bigger than me. So what I do, I'm going to go right back to square one. Them 4 episodes that I drop earlier, I'm going to leave that and make that season 1. So the next episode then we are going to see now a season 2. So just expect some real dramas, like some Young and the Restless drama type thing. You see me? Passions and Days of Our Life and them something there. Just pay attention, you see me? Yo, my name is Imara and this is the Imara Nation Podcast. You understand? So right now, I'm going to just leave out a year with some music. You understand? Because I love music. I'm also love music too. So yo, here I play by the tune. You don't know. So this is the tune called Pause by Imara. Yours truly. You understand? For the ladies. Yeah.
Yo, let them know the things that on the king step.
Yeah.
Man, I ball, I check the instep.
Yeah.
Wine for me, baby.
What am I say?
Wine for me, darling.
Wine lower. Wine lower. Wine lower.
Wine for me, darling.
All right, now.
The way you make your body arch when me over your body and touch everybody part. The face you make when we a fuck you make me a feel off.
Yeah.
Me send it in your heart and make you happy. Your pussy tired so me send it in your jaw. You get it on the jaw, me a get it on the ball.
Yeah.
You make me to a girl nothing but you no regular.
The way you suck it off me, I feel beg your pass.
Hit happy, slappy when me come through. She a move like an animal,
Cut loose.
Grab aggressively, she gets so you.
Freaking a bed out a road, she full of class like enough school. Yeah.
She not stop until me bust juice. Pussy tight inevitable, the cocky must bruise. She born bruise, make a kitty in have much use.
So me set her in our angle, they will hope to you.
You make your body arch when me and over your body, you touch everybody part. You feel she make when we a fuck you make me happy laugh. Me send it na your heart and it make you happy cough. Your pussy tight so me send it na your jaw. You get it on a charm, me I get it on a ball.
Yeah.
You make me to a girl, nothing but you no regular. The way you suck it off me, I feel beg your pass.
Yo, you don't know the thing going on. One Nation and it's Imara Nation. I'm gonna say yo, we're out. You understand? Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you say you're part of the nation, you have to make sure you say all of them things that check on the checklist. Subscribe, like, share, comment, all of them things there. Hit the subscription bell. You understand? So anytime the video drop here, ding dong. You understand? We out.